Hello, lovelies. Well, it's been a very interesting time in these past few weeks. I feel like everybody's kind of coming out of a slump and getting their energies back into normal. A few of you may have been getting out and doing a little bit more partying than usual, even if that's with yourself. And some of you guys have been kind of doing this balancing act between your emotions and your confidence versus your ego and your desires. And Leo season is about having that optimism and having this bold charisma and wanting to get out there and meet new people, but it's also about balancing that ego and that demeanor that can be demanding or bossy. So depending on what's going on in your life, depending on zodiacs, of course, that can be a good thing in a way because it can bring your voice out more, but in other ways it can hinder opportunities because at times that can be the wrong voice that you want to be speaking. So we're going to be taking a look at where your Leo energy is placed within, your current circumstances. Find out really where you're at currently with everything and where you might be pushing a little too hard, where you need to be focusing a little bit more, and overall, what can you look forward to coming in the next month or so, okay? So let's take a look and see where your personal zodiac is for the month of August 2020. Hey Virgos. So the way that you are being affected by this energy with the Leo, with the Leo energy specifically, is really more of that contemplation, and the retrograde didn't help. It almost feels like you've just been stuck in this kind of past energy. A lot of things have kind of cycled back around to make you ponder and think a little bit more than you usually might about things, and that's kind of created a little bit of that energy that makes you feel like you just need to kind of get away, really. So don't be afraid if you need to just get around people to help you laugh and feel good about yourself, people who are otherwise just there to support you and get you out of your head, okay, whether it's going camping, getting into nature, just whatever that means for you. Definitely do that because this energy has been pretty intense, especially if you felt stuck in a cycle, or especially all of us who've been stuck at home. That has not been helpful. So we're going to take a look at first kind of where your energy currently is with everything, okay? We've got that Empress, and we've got the Nine of Swords in reverse. So trying to let go of the anxiety of maybe a past nurture in your life, okay? That can be many different types of people depending on who you are in your situation, but someone that you cared for deeply, someone that either you consider maybe a maternal figure, or this could be someone that you considered someone that cared for your children, or someone that you held in that regard, okay? But this energy is talking about trying to let go of this anxiety, but the cycle has come back around for you to maybe remember something, to pinpoint a lesson that needs to be reevaluated or needs to be applied to the current circumstances or moving forward, something like that. And that's generally why we have certain relationships in our life, so that we can gain aspects for lessons we need to learn, and sometimes so we can go back and reevaluate or reassess the situation from the past and apply it to a present moment, right? Just for a reason of retrospection or resource. So I'm getting the feeling like you have something kind of coming back around, and it's pulling at some heartstrings a little bit. All right, what's your state within the goal that you're looking for with this one? So it's slowed down, or it's come back around to the point where it's slowed your life down because your thoughts are kind of purely on that, and your focus is on that as opposed to what you normally be on day to day, and especially possibly being stuck at home or outside of your normal routine. That could be also making it difficult as well. So what I am seeing is that overall it's a slowdown for you. The Leo season is happy, it's optimistic, but it could be making you feel a little bit more within your own ego and a little bit more frustrated, and that could be even more frustrating because overall inside you're trying to get out and you want to have fun, you want things to be flowy, and you want things to feel good. So that can be kind of frustrating in its own here. But let's take a look and see where you might be pushing a little too hard in some areas, okay? The Three of Wands, and the Six of Pentacles. So trying to force kind of this karmic reward or force this collaboration that's just not ready to take place yet. It could be just peace within yourself. It could be actually things taking place around you, or ideas manifesting and situations like that. And you are looking for this balance to take place, yet it just seems like it's such a slow go right now, and that's very frustrating, and I can understand that, absolutely. So where is this kind of, if you were to open up and allow yourself to be a little bit more, vulnerable with the idea of going with the flow with things as opposed to being in so much control, I'm just kind of curious what energy that would be, and that shows up as the Four of Cups. So the Four of Cups is about being stuck in your head about something that you would like to actually, you would like to see it develop into something. So I'm seeing if you were to open up about whatever it is that you are, this the message I'm getting is be more specific to what it is you're desiring. I feel like there's some conflict there as far as the specifics. I wouldn't get necessarily crazy detailed, but get specific on what it is you desire. It's been a bit conflicting for earth signs. I'm a Capricorn, so I can actually relate to this energy because I have had a lot of question in different areas as far as making decisions and just not having a very clear understanding of which way to go, and it has been kind of dabbing in different aspects of my life. So I could understand for some of you who it's like that. I can just certainly relate to where you're ready to have some solution to that situation, just some answers, some clarity, okay? And that's what I'm seeing. If you can just kind of release yourself to that go with the flow energy, know the universe has your back, you're going to start seeing a lot of those answers start to come forward and manifest for you. And sometimes it just takes some meditation, getting out in nature, just relaxing, releasing that stress. Alright? Just clarifying what positivity is coming your way. Picking up cups. So you're going to start seeing exactly that material manifestation of what you're desiring starting to come around, or all of a sudden there's that opportunity, or there's that thing you were wanting, or there's that phone call you've been waiting for, that answer you've been expecting. So just know that the more you just kind of take a breather and know things are in line the way that they're meant to be, the more you start seeing some of those answers come through. You start seeing some of those cycles break, some of those thought processes release, okay? Especially if they've just been kind of there for a minute. Now, how can you move forward to kind of reach that goal, or to go with the flow? So keep an eye out for those signs, okay? Keep your confidence high and your stresses low, all right? And whatever that means for you, whether that's you need some self-care, whether you need to just add some meditation into your daily routine, whether you need to do some addressing on what some of that might be, it's going to be different for everybody. Now, if you want to look at your particular situation more, feel free to let me know. You can book a session. All that information is down below. But it looks like overall you're getting some clarity as long as you are allowing yourself to just open up and be vulnerable to watching those signs and knowing that the universe has your back. You're going to start seeing where you don't have to try so hard, because they're going to start opening up to you. You could be seeing a lot of signs and synchronicities and just getting a lot of that intuitive pull too. So again, if you want to look at your personal situation, feel free to reach out, and otherwise have a great month, and we'll talk to you soon. Much love.